Welcome back, everybody.
Did we get tagged in something?
We got tagged. It's been a while since we got tagged in something.
These used to be the hot. They were so hot at some point. Like
they were hot.
Everybody's like, oh,
yeah, we got tagged in a lot of stuff.
Top 5 things you cook in the field.
Yeah, that's true. But first, click that subscribe button.
Hit the bell.
Also, if you're not aware, we have a podcast we do called Backcountry BSing. It's really fun. We have a whole new channel that's dedicated to that. I'll put a link up on the screen right now. Check that out. Any other announcements?
No.
Merch. If you want merch.
Oh, yeah.
If you want merch, there'll be a link to that too.
My merch is in the washing machine.
Yeah, Andy's not repping. That's okay. Today's video, we got tagged. We got to give a shout out to Justin over at It's Good in the Woods. Although we're doing this and none of them tagged us in it, so that's okay.
Wait.
I think we were late to the game.
Wait, we didn't get tagged?
We didn't. No, we were tagged, but in the videos that are out, I don't believe we are mentioned in any of them. That's totally fine. It was a fun excuse to do a video, so we'll shout out to Justin. Check out It's Good in the Woods. Also check out all the other channels that are doing this. It's kind of a fun topic. The topic is your favorite trail.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was your favorite home state trail, but we live in Ohio, so we're not really going to talk about Ohio trails, I don't think.
No, I mean, we definitely have some trails in Ohio that are near and dear to our heart, but our all-time favorite trail is definitely not in Ohio. And so we'll let you know our all-time favorite, and then we have an honorable mention, too.
Yeah, so we'll throw in some fun B-roll.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Everyone loves B-roll.
And also, check out all these other channels that are doing this. It is kind of cool to learn about people's favorite trails.
Yeah.
You'll probably learn something about a trail you didn't know before or something like that. Would you like to say our favorite trail?
Yeah, our favorite trail right now, and we'll walk through why, is the Colorado Trail.
Boom. B-roll.
B-roll.
Boom.
Look at that hiking.
Why is that our favorite trail?
Okay. Numerous reasons why we think the Colorado Trail is our favorite so far. Logistically, pretty easy to get to.
Yeah.
So traveling to Denver, taking a train and an Uber, you can get to the Colorado Trail pretty easily. So logistically, for a trail that's in a beautiful Colorado, and for out-of-towners like us, it was easy to get to.
Yes. Also,
the scenery is
gorgeous,
amazing.
Look at this B-roll.
Look at this B-roll.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. The Colorado Trail. You would expect it to have some fantastic views. Another reason why we like this is the grade, and this surprised us when we were out there.
This is a great thing to talk about.
Yeah, the trail is graded for many different types of activities, not just hiking for most of it. And due to that, you don't get those steep ups and downs. You get the slow, gradual.
It's not steep. You might be doing the same amount of elevation as somewhere that's steeper, like on the AT, but it's so much more bearable if it's not steep.
Yeah.
Another
reason why we like the trail is it's well documented. There's you can download Guthook for it.
It's well traveled.
You can get great up-to-date information on water sources, campsites. They have guidebooks that are fantastic, so it's easy to figure out. You can camp in most places. You can camp anywhere. You just have some rules about being how far, certain distance off the trail. So logistically, when you're hiking, you don't have to worry about all those weird little rules about where you can and can't camp. There are some places where you do have to pay attention to that, but in general, easy to camp. You can hammock, you can tent.
Yeah, it's actually pretty hammock friendly.
You get to go through some really cool places. Fairly easy to resupply, at least the sections that we did.
Yeah.
If I had to give one thing that might, sway it in the other direction would be it's very exposed due to large burn areas and very dry.
You're going to get some sun.
Yeah. And so you got to be a little careful with your water situation in certain sections. So you just have to be a little careful about that. But besides that, easy to get to.
Beautiful.
Easy to resupply. It's a nice trail to hike on. It's relative with the grading. You can camp anywhere and you get these picturesque views the whole time. It's fantastic.
And if you want to learn more about our Colorado Trail, and I think we're a little bit biased because our trip there was so much fun. We did 7 days, about 100 miles on the Colorado Trail a couple of years ago. We've got a bunch of videos. Check it out. And we had a really good time on that trail, and it was kind of our first experience going out west to backpack. So, and it was incredible. And it's definitely a bucket list trail and one we're going to finish.
Yes.
So would you like to say the honorable mention runner up?
Yeah. So honorable mention runner up. And this is funny because like a lot of the stuff is the exact opposite of what we just talked about for like positives.
Yes.
Our honorable mention number runner up is Isle Royale. And Isle Royale is not logistically easy to get to. It's
it's literally the hardest place to get to.
Yeah. The trails are rugged.
You should, if people don't know what Isle Royale is, you should tell them what it is.
Isle Royale is it's in the middle of Lake Superior. It's technically a part of Michigan. It's a national park. It's the least visited, or was the least visited national park out of all the national parks.
Because it's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, you can only get to it by boat or by seaplane.
And it's like a 4-hour boat ride.
Okay, and I believe it's, I think
it's the most revisited national park.
It's the most revisited, and it's the largest island on a freshwater lake in the world.
I think in the United States.
In the United States.
Definitely in the United States.
Yeah.
It's like 40 or 50 square miles at least. So it's huge,
Yeah.
but it's just a really unique place to go. And also, if you're someone that's into like fishing or stuff like that, if you're into like water related activities when you're backpacking, it's just gorgeous, and it's remote. There's not a lot of people there. For a national park, it's very easy to backpack in.
Yeah, that's a super rarity. You can show up at the ranger station, get your permits, and go.
Yeah.
And for a national park, that's pretty rare.
Yeah. It has a kind of a cult following.
It does have a cult following. It's filled with wildlife, filled with it's got that like northern United States, like Minnesota, Canada, like
piney,
very
lakes. No bears
yet.
No bears is pretty sick.
Yeah. Some of the downsides to Isle Royale are you have to stay in designated camping areas.
That's a national park thing, though.
Yeah. The traveling to get to the island it's not difficult, but it takes a lot of time, and it takes a lot of planning.
Yeah.
But once you get there, you're rewarded with just pristine wilderness, not a lot of people there. I mean, if you're into fishing, if you want to go see some moose, even though we didn't see them, and now there's more wolves that you can potentially check out. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's rough terrain. It's wet. But it's so beautiful up there.
Yeah. So that's it. Those are our favorite trails. Colorado Trail, Isle Royale. They're both like bucket list places to go.
Yeah.
Couldn't recommend them more. If you want to see, like I said, if you want to see us there, we've got videos on all those places. Shout out to It's Good in the Woods and all the other channels that are doing this. We'll put links down in the description. And is that it?
Yeah. We should find some other people's videos that we didn't get.
Well,
tagged
I saw.
and pretend to.
I saw Jason Wish did Pictured Rocks. That was his favorite trail.
Yeah.
And there are a couple other ones I haven't watched yet. So check out their videos, and we'll see everybody on the next one.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.